Hi, I'm Ji Wan. When I think of reflection, I consider two different concepts, the physical and the philosophical. Physical reflection involves light, color, and surface interaction, just like in my self-portrait with RGB lights, where I experimented with red, blue, and green lights that reflect onto my face, which blended into a pure white, while the shadows behind it transformed into colors cyan, magenta, and yellow, each created by the absence of one light in the background. It's a vivid and dynamic process where color and light interact, reflecting the way we see and experience the world. Philosophically, reflection is about self-examination and growth, acknowledging where I've been and how far I've come. Moving from South Korea to the United States at 12 thrust me into an unfamiliar world. This theme of reflection ties directly into my 3D sculpture Window to the Soul, which captures my life's journey. Each video clip projected onto the sculpture represents a significant moment in my life. The index finger on the lips symbolizes a hallmark of who I am. Calm yet thoughtful leadership with quiet, daring confidence. Snow often symbolizes isolation, reflection, and resilience, themes that are deeply connected with my story. In my video clip, snow represents the challenges I faced, leaving my home country, navigating cultural shifts, and adapting to change. My present struggles also find their way into this digital art titled No Other Choice. I drew myself working at my family's Japanese fusion restaurant. However, strangely enough, I don't even like seafood. Something about slimy texture doesn't sit well with me. This raw honesty about facing discomfort while having to cope with them shows responsibility. In this way, my pieces represent not just the challenges I face, but the responsibility I develop by dealing with something I dislike. And I found Hokusai's unique style as my inspiration, which is a perfect complement to these ideas. My observational drawings and paintings are reflections of what I see. When I paint objects like two glass bottles placed on a mirror, I'm not just replicating them. I'm capturing their essence in real time by directly observing, which is not affected by the distortions of a lens or white balance when you take photos. Through this process, I've come to realize that my observational drawings are not only reflections of the object themselves, but also reflections of my own understanding and perception of the world. Each of my pieces starts with a spark of a concept, and I develop them through exploration and experimentation. I jot down my ideas in a sketchbook, brainstorming ways to enhance them. And I love working with a variety of mediums from digital tools to acrylic and oil paints, charcoal, lights, and even physical 3D materials. The act of experimenting with these mediums helps me push the boundaries of my creativity, concentrating myself fully in the process. One of the most profound physical reflections I've experienced is through Johan, a special needs student with autism whom I assist in expressing himself through art. Observing his bold strokes and spontaneous creations challenges me to reflect on my careful and timid strokes. Johan's fearless approach to mistakes inspires me to embrace risks and overcome my fears. Through his art, I see fragments of myself, and his creative confidence pushes me to grow. This portfolio isn't just a collection of work, it's a reflection of my journey as an artist and a person. Each piece holds meaning, capturing moments of challenge, growth, and inspiration. From the quiet resilience in my face sculpture to the bold exploration of lights in my portraits, my art reflects the lessons and experiences that have shaped me. As I continue to grow, I hope my art remains an honest reflection, not just of the world I observe, but of the person I am becoming.